Okay, so this question is, these are the first 5 terms of different sequence. Find the nth term of the sequence. So the key thing is the nth term of the sequence is looking at the general rule. So I should be able to put the term number of any number of the sequence and work out which value it is. So just as a reminder, this would be T1, this is T2, this is T3, T4, T5, and then obviously that would carry on to any number that I want. So I want a general rule that will tell me what Tn is equal to. So the key thing with all these sequences is looking at the first difference. So you can see the difference between that is +7. Oh, sorry, -7. And then the difference between those two is -7, -7, and the last one is -7 as well. So whenever we have that general rule, it's Tn. We start off with n, which is any value. So you can look at, and we put the first difference is equal to -7. All right. Now, if we were to substitute values in this, so T1 should be equal to -7 bracket 1. And if we look at that answer, the answer is -7. So you can see, to start off with, that doesn't work. So that's no good. So we need a corrector, or we need to find out what T0 is. Alright, and then all you do to work out what T0 is we work back one step. So for this sequence to work, it should be -7. So we should be able to go make it 32. 32. So whatever T0 is that you put +32. And now the sequence should work. So if I use this one, so T1 is equal to -7 times 1 plus 32. And if we work out that answer, we can see that it indeed works out. The first term is 25. So again, make sure it works for a couple of numbers so that you've got the right rule. So that would be T2 is -7 times 2 plus 32. So we end up with -14 plus 32, which again equals 18. So we know it works. So in general terms, if you're trying to work out Tn, it's whatever the first difference is, or the difference between the values of n, and then plus T0. Now that's for linear sequences. Obviously, if the first difference is different, then you don't have a linear sequence and you're looking at a quadratic sequence. It may be a good idea to look at some YouTube videos at looking at finding the nth term. Depending on what textbook or whatever you're using to work through, it might be that they use UN or something like that instead of TN. There's no difference. It just means the same thing. It's just a different format.